The nickname for these sneakers is Obsessed the Details, and the details on these are nice. Welcome, cool cats and doggies, to another episode of FiqNSneaks. Today we'll be going over the Jordan x Maniére Airship, Obsessed the Details. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe, turn that notification bell to catch all the content we have on this channel. At the end of the video, make sure you leave a comment below if you bang with it. It might be one of the better airships out there. Make sure to check me out on all social media platforms. Well, let's hop into the review of this nice clean shoe. Now, starting out with the box. If y'all don't know who Maniére is, you just gotta Google it. But look, I got a lot of Maniére stuff. Both the 5s right here. I got 3 pair of the 4s. I got the social status Maniére. They're the same, you know, company and whatnot. I got 2 of the penny 1s, 2 of the penny 2s. My girl got the Jordan 3s. Like, we got a lot of Maniére. That's all I was really trying to say. We fuck with Maniére. This right here is the Airship, the 3rd colorway they came out with. Initially, they had a white and blue pair that was very limited, so that one obviously goes for more on the resale market. Then we had this white, black, and age pair, and now we finally have this pair, which obviously, like the box, the color's only green. That's why I wore green, North Face, fleece, whatever. The box though has this textured material with a bunch of Maniére's logo, basically the A, written all over the box. So it's like your regular Nike Jordan box, with this one obviously, like I said, has the A's there. Jordan Airship PE SP, so players exclusive special project. That's interesting. Size 13, Big Feet Gang salute. You know how I do.
I mean, they're green.
And that's one of your boys' favorite colors.
So this matches with a lot of stuff in my closet. Look, this is like burgundy green almost. The box is definitely burgundy green. You know I am. I'm an Eagles fan. But yeah, the details on the box is tough, and look, obsess the details. Like off the break, the box makes you feel that way. If you pull up the box and take off the top, take the top off the coupe, take the top off the coupe. You see how like when you put the light there, it almost makes it look like it's like a vintage shot of like Jordan shooting in the 80s before we had good film. I'm glad the light does that. It makes it look cooler. But it says Maniére right there, which is French. Go look up with that. You can Google what that means. And then you see someone with these pair of airships on shooting. I like how it does that. I honestly do. And this is my first time unboxing the shoe like straight up. I've obviously looked at some other reviews and some notes. But yeah, so you get this pamphlet right here, this airship pamphlet. And it basically teaches you what goes on with this shoe. So it tells you like encapsulated this, air unit, the leathers, all that. The book's kind of cool. I like when they give you a little history lesson for newcomers. I find it to be pretty cool. No cap, no blap. Getting past that, you get Maniére paper, and then these are both individually wrapped, which I find to be pretty cool. And I gotta take out both because they both have different materials and different stuff on them. So the first pair right here, you see that? Matte paper. And so here you go. Might have to turn my lights on, even though this did give it like a little theatrical feel. Here they are. In front of me you have the Obsessed the Detail Maniére Airships, or Green Stone. If you didn't know, the Airship came before the Air Jordan 1. This was actually the shoe that was banned by the NBA, and then Jordan and Nike came out with the Air Jordan 1. Not this colorway specifically, but that's what the Airship comes from. So if you want some really, really retro looking shoe, you've came to the right place. They basically look like an Air Jordan 1. I am going to do a little small other video where I compare both of them, a little versus battle type joint. In the green Jordan that I have a lot of green Jordan 1s. I could do a lot of damage there. I can. But that's for another video. Let's talk about this one right here. Whatever your craft is, if you think they look down upon you, if you think they don't even count you in terms of whatever you're trying to do in life, obsess the details. Find whatever you need to do and strive for it until you break through. Maybe that's my take on what they said, but I think I paraphrased that pretty well. Obviously, with a lot of social status and Maniére shoes, they came with a small video talking about the details. I apologize if you hear, I hope someone's okay, because I heard, you know, that the ambulance outside, so inshallah they're okay. Back to the vid. Shoes are very subtle, very clean, but there is some small details that make the shoe pop a little more. So I'm going to go over the top issue. You with this nice white leather. Now, it's initially stiff as an 85-ish shoe should be, but the more you wear it in, it will break in. Heading towards your toe box, you have more of that white leather, but now you're good with these perforated holes. As you can start to see around the lining, you see almost like this age fill outlining throughout the shoe. So as I go through the shoe, you'll see more of that, obviously. Getting towards your tongue. A nylon tongue, just like you would get on a regular Dunk or Air Jordan 1 Dunk, but this nylon tongue is aged. So it looks almost peachy or yellowy, depending on however you see colors. Okay? However you see colors. More of that white leather for your midsection or your quarter panel, but now you're greeted with this nice green suede Nike swoosh. As you head to the back of your shoe, on the right shoe, you see Nike Air written right there, debossed. And then on the left pair, you will see an A for Maniére, their logo right there. The rest of your collar is green as well. And the rest of the back of your shoe is white. You get an all green tongue tag with Nike Air Maniére written right there in white. Just like all other Jordan 1s, which is kind of annoying for me. I can't stand lacing up my own sneakers. Call me lazy if you want to. This pair comes with white laces, but if you didn't want the white laces, you get this like almost marble aged vintage pair. You also get a green pair, which obviously I think most people would probably put the green pair in. And just for giggles, you get an Maniére hang tag. I'm actually shocked that it wasn't already there, but whatever. That's cool to get, a nice little hang tag. And because this is a collab, you might be getting more details than you usually would for the MSRP of the shoe, which I'll get into in a second. Another small detail people may not understand or see at all. I think you can overlook this very easily. If you look at your sock liner, the inside of your sock liner, it's a bunch of little A's written right there. Just like the top of your box and just like their logo. It's all the Maniére A's and it's pattern all around, which I think is very cool. Small, minute details. Obsess the details, guys. Gals, days, doggies, cool cats. What else you see on your sock liner is your size. So because it's a size 13, it's written right there, the inside of your sock liner. You have a green insole, but you can see a white Jumpman as well as the numbers 365 written right there because Jordan has Essentials brand, which was part of the collaboration with this, with a bunch of clothes that came along this, which is called a capsule. I don't know why I made that sound so harder than it needed to be. But essentially, you can wear all that stuff all year round if you wanted to. And that's kind of the gist of the long-winded story that I just told you. Again, 2 times in the same 20 seconds. I did that. Finishing off your shoe, you have this rubber aged midsection, and then almost this marbled green outsole. See Nike Air written right there. There's the age section. There's the outsole. It's very interesting. This is absolutely the first pair of airships that I reviewed on the channel. I think I've warmed up to them a little bit, but let's hop into according to my calculations to get down to the nitty gritty. These airships came out March 22nd on Maniere's website at $140 MSRP. A week later, on the 29th, we got on the sneakers app. That's where this pair comes from. Just like most other sneakers that's been coming out lately, if it's not a collab or super hyped, the only sizes to sell out are the big sizes and then the smaller sizes sit. So if you did not get this shoe for retail, you can probably wait a while and get them 30% off. But $140 is not bad. Not when Air Jordan 1's currently going for $180 to $200 depending on if it's a collab. And if it's a super uber collab, then it might even go more than $200, which is kind of nuts. I feel like kids Jordan 1s go for $140, so if you're adult, you're basically paying kid sizes for a Jordan 1 almost. As I said, these are not laced up. The B-roll we showed, they will be laced up. Shout out to the executive producer for lacing them up, because I am not going to lace them up. And if I did, they would probably look horrible. It's essentially a Jordan 1, but not. And that's still okay with me. If you're fatigued on 1s, I can see how you're fatigued on airships. I feel like the reception of the airship dropping wasn't as hyped or profound that the brand wanted it to be. But I do think that, retro aesthetic fiend-loving sneakerheads will like this. It's very, very clean. You can wear this all the time, and I think that's also something that should make you gravitate towards an airship. Outside of this one, that is kind of going over retail, 140 was the MSRP. This in the size 13 of these is going for like 180, so that the fees maybe like 210. The blue pair is flipping the most because it was the most limited. That's like $600. The black pair is going for under retail. So you can go get a Maniére airship for a relatively good price. And then if not, they have regular colorways as well as other collabs like with corporate, with Be The Game. They got a couple of them. Wake? Does a Wake have a pair? They do. There's definitely some airships you can go out there. Let's talk about sizing. If you have a wide feet like me, I think you need to go to half size up. They are true to size if you have a narrow foot. If you have a wide foot like FiqNSneaks, go a half size up. This toe box is kind of tight. Like I said, the leather will wear in a little more and feel better as you wear them, but they are a little tight for me because I have a bigger foot. I feel like I need to go a half size up in SBs as well as Kobe's as well. Maybe even foam posits. It's just I have a wide foot. I'm the Big Feet Gang salute member. You know how I do. I mean, you know how I do. But outside of that, they feel like any old retro sneaker. And like I said, showing love to all of Maniére and Social Status. If you want a retro feel, you could probably go get yourself a pair of the Mac Attacks as well. This is their Social Status ones, and this is just, it feels like a similar shoe, and it's weird because they're majority all white. But the summer's coming up. Right now we're in the spring, and that's probably how you want your shoes. With green being my favorite color, this is by far my favorite pair out of the three they came out with. Even though the black and white one on some panda vibes will probably be easier for you to wear. I do find it interesting though to know that they did come out with just two-tone things, like two-tone shoes. Me, one reason why, you know, I maybe haven't gravitated towards airships as hard is because I'm not some super over one fan. At one point I might have had like 30, and now I have like 6 or 7, and they actually are probably all green or mocha, which is kind of funny. But outside of that, I always like a third color. So if this had black somewhere, I would definitely like this shoe more. It doesn't, so it's okay. Like I said, I'm an Eagles fan. I can see me rocking these with some green, with some Eagles stuff because it's green and white, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. If you wanted a gray for these, I'm not the biggest fan of all white shoes. Like I said, I need some black or some gray to like. The age feel also feels a little weird. I kind of got some quality control on this pair. If you can look right there, it's like, it's almost like a kid like wrote on it as opposed to it being like intentional. And it just looks like a little messy. It looks like I had dirty hands that they're eating like barbecue. Then like right here in the quarter pan on the back, there's something, I don't know if the camera captured it. But yeah, it's just, there's small little things here. No bad glue stains. The suede looks cool. But like this is another one that it's not a must. It's kind of there. And if you get it and you like it, that's dope. And if you don't even know that it's out there, no one will be mad at you. And for that, for the grade for today, I'll probably go give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. There's nothing wrong. It's favorable. It could be, if I got this as a present, I would like it. I would rock it and it would grow on me. I don't know if I'm going out my way to get a bunch of airships. Like if you get one airship, you don't need it anymore. And that's weird when you drop a new silhouette or re-retro silhouette and then you come up with 40 colors. I don't think their intentions is for you to only want to buy one. They want you to love it and buy multiple. And I don't think you need to buy one if you got one. That's where we're at. Let me know in the comments below if you like the details on the Details pair, aka Green Stone. And let me know if you have any airships. Because like I said, catching these on sale, you could get this in 7 colors and have an army of shoes for like, what's 7 times 140? I should know math real quick. 280, 560, that's 4. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I'm hungry. But you can go get a nice collection of shoes for under $1,000. You'll get a bunch of shoes for under a stack if you want to get every airship at this point, basically. Like I said, let me know your comments. Until the next video, I'm going to holler at you. Yeah, I'm waiting on the Maniére 3s. And I'm waiting on basically anything they do. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
It's how we rock. So I'm Maniére. Maybe, you know, maybe we can do something in the future.
Bye-bye.
I mean, I got your phone posit. I mean, look, like I said, if you want to go through Social Status and Maniére shoes, I've got all besides the 1s and the 2s in some form or fashion. Got the 4s, the 3s, a pair of airships, a pair of Social Status Mac Attacks. Got the penny 1s, the penny 2s. Got the strawberry milks and the chocolate milk dunks. All of these have been reviewed on the channel, besides the 3s maybe, the tip reviewer 3s. So if you haven't seen any of their sneaker capsule, you can go back and check it out. I got them all on the channel. Just go to the playlist, the review playlist, and they're there. Or search on Maniére Social Status. But yeah, we basically love that brand. Yee.